Hey,
What's up, everybody?
we're back.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it really has, honestly. Been so long. Why is this not turning on? God. Shut up.
Well,
Shut there. There
There
we
we
go.
go.
We're good. Minor issue. Minor inconvenience. What's up, y'all? GEFA
almost
Chalk Talk.
time.
It's
It's
almost
almost
that
time.
time.
T minus 21 hours almost.
Yeah, 21 hours.
Well,
You know what's great too? It's week 0, and the Bush League shit is starting already.
Of course.
They don't
Of
even
course.
have uniforms, bro.
I can't wait to get mine now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get it.
You're gonna look extra crispy in that gray though.
Extra
Crispy. All right, so this is, like I said, Chalk Talk episode. I don't even know, like 4.
Something like that.
This is week 0. We're calling this episode week 0 because it's
Yes.
week 0. Damn it. All right, my God. So, how you feeling, man? Just give me like 3 words to explain the feeling knowing you're 24 hours away from your first GEFA football game.
Fucking shit up.
I love it.
It's been 6.5 years since I even really touched a football field in an actual game situation, so I'm just ready. A little bit some rust, but that'll come off real quick.
Yeah. So tomorrow's weather. 10% chance of rain, 45 degrees, sunny in the afternoon. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Sealands Grove High School. Are you excited to play on turf?
Yeah, I'm excited that, there's going to be a lot less chance of injury just because the ground won't be that frozen.
Yeah. I mean,
melting.
Did you listen to the episode I did when you weren't here?
No.
Well, I had a couple of OGs. I had Quentin call in, and I had Caleb Houston, who's an OG in the league, been in the league for a while. He does the Other League podcast.
Okay.
So I had him call in, and I talked about differences of playing on turf, not playing on turf. I think this is a big look because I mean turf is just, it's that swag. You feel me? Like, and on top of that, you take out so many factors because like you think about it. Oh well, if it were turf field, or you know what I mean. Like, you're not gonna slip, you're not gonna miss tackles, that sort of stuff. So, I guess my first question is, what facet of this game do you think you're gonna enjoy the most? Because like you've scrimmaged enough and you've had enough practices and stuff. Like, what do you think you're gonna enjoy the most?
Just being able to go up against somebody that I don't get to see every week, and so that way I can. It's like playing a game of live chess, just with real moving pieces. I'm able to just try and like diagnose the guy in front of me and beat him as best I can. It's a challenge. I like challenges.
Well, it's almost like you ever see that Ray Lewis speech he did where he was like, I would always look at the running back across from me and like whoever blinked first lost. It's almost like that.
It sounds interesting though.
Yeah, but it is almost like that. Like you kind of have to you kind of just have to look at the guy across from you and just understand that, at the end of the day, I have to beat you. Like, it's not a question anymore. You know what I mean?
My dad used to do back in the 60s when he was playing. He used to purposely jump off sides the first snap of the game, knock somebody in the head, and just be like,
"It's coming.
It's coming. We might got that penalty, but this is what it's going to be like all game long."
So, for any Capital City Gorilla players and or coaches that are watching this, 99% of teams open up a game on 1. I'm just letting you know that if I'm in on the first play, I'm jumping the snap. First play. Just exactly like what you just said. Yep. I'm jumping the snap. If I'm starting tomorrow, which, I mean, still could be up in the air, yeah, I'm jumping the snap. Yeah. So, I think one thing, like, and I don't mean to bring this up, how much money do you think you have? Like, if you had to, like, scrounge bail money up on hand, how much do you think you'd, like... Trust me when I tell you I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
Just play along and indulge me.
I can probably do about a G.
Okay, so $1,000. So, This is on lawyers.com, animal cruelty laws and statutes in the state of Pennsylvania. Generally, animal abuse is seen as a summary offense and punishable with a fine of up to $750 or 90 days in jail to abandon, mistreat, abuse, beat, and overload an animal intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly. So it's safe to assume...
I'm going to need that grant.
Yeah, it's safe to assume the Upper Dauphin County Comanche are probably going to go to jail for animal abuse tomorrow.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, just like, I kind of feel some type of way about it, because I'm a dog person. Like, I love dogs. Like,
I love dogs, too.
I don't like abusing animals if I don't have to, but, like, we're kind of in a shitty situation here.
I mean, I'm just going to go like a Rottweiler on that. It's going to be...
Well, and here's the thing too, right? So let's get out of the way the how do I want to say this? Let's just get the Bush League stuff out of the way. Okay, so they don't really have uniforms right now. Cool, whatever. I don't care. You go on their page, their Facebook page. I'm literally going to go on it right now as I'm talking about it. Their Facebook page has 27 members in a closed group. So now you have scrimmaged enough to know that you kind of need athletes, you know what I mean? Yeah, and you need to have bodies that you can rotate, right? Because nobody wants to be an Ironman athlete and play both ways.
No.
So let's look at just that number, 27. Head coach, OC, DC, -3. 24 people in an 8-man game. Now, bear in mind, it's doable. I'm not saying you can't win games with 24 guys. But what I'm saying is that if all the rumors are true, what I've heard and what I've, talked to certain people about, if you're only getting, 18 of those 24 to practice every week, which, I mean, again, you can play with it. What are you really going to get into when you got 8 absolute killers on the opposite side of the ball, no matter offense, defense, special teams? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I really don't think, and I appreciate in this league the trash talk. I really do. It's so petty. It's petty stuff. It's great. I love it.
I wasn't expecting that level.
But and this has actually been a kind of a more quiet off season. Like last off season was way worse. Anyway, it's one of those things that even though people are like, oh, hating on us just because they don't want to see us win, I don't see a way for us to lose. Call it my own arrogance. Literally, and Monk has preached it to us all off season, and I think everyone needs to understand this because this is the Bill Belichick thing. Is just do your job.
That's all you need. That's all you ever need to do. Don't play hero.
You don't.
That's when shit goes sideways.
Yeah, and that's the why I really don't. And again, call it my own ignorance, call it my own strong mental capacity, but I don't see us losing tomorrow. I really don't. And the thing is like, okay, cool. So even if we do, you know what I mean? I don't see us not bouncing back. You feel me? And I think
it's not about how hard you get knocked down, it's about how much you get back up.
Yeah.
Always.
And I think the big thing is that we have to have, we have a good cohesion on our team, but in this league, you've seen it, and you've seen teams that aren't cohesive. You kind of have to have that. Some cohesion. Yeah, and I think it's great because in our league, we have the benefit of being. Sorry, guys, I gotta turn the Bluetooth on. One of our callers is getting ready to call in. But I think our team, like a lot of others, has. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of others, but I don't think we're gonna have any issues. I really don't. This late in the year, I really don't think we're gonna have any issues. Well, no, actually, I can still use this one.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
All right.
We will work around it. 21st century technology. But yeah, and I think one thing too, and again, not that I want to make a prediction here, but I don't think it's going to be close. I think we have entirely too many weapons. We're entirely too big, strong, and fast. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything with this. And I'm not saying they're not going to have athletes, because I think that I'm fully going in expecting to take on a team that it can make a championship run. I just think that this team, aside from you and other pieces that we've brought in, like Kyle, Tyler, myself, Abdul, Kasim, Joey, JJ, Kenny, like our core of 10 to 15 guys has been together from day one. Well, practically day one. The second season this team was around.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you can't knock the rapport. You know what I mean? Because if nothing else, if you can be with a teammate on the field and you just give him a look, and he knows what he's doing, that's it. It's game over.
It's like a quarterback throwing his wide receiver open. It's just that feeling like, okay, I've been with this guy so long, I kind of know just by his body language what he's about to do and where to throw this ball.
Yeah, 100%.
And once you get to that point, I mean, hell, even if you're getting blown out in a game, you don't point fingers, you stick together, and that's all that really matters. And once you get to that point, you win a lot more games than you lose.
Yeah.
Incoming call.
There it is. Hello?
Yo, Brody.
Announce yourself. Who are you?
Hey, my name is Wayne Lee. Dwayne Lee, the infamous one.
The infamous one. the infamous one. Woo! Starting this one off hot, folks.
That's definitely some moniker for you, man.
All right, Wayne. You're a teammate of mine. I just got a couple of quick questions for you, just to give the people that don't know you a little bit of background. How long have you been playing football total?
My whole life. I've been playing football for about. The only football background I really had is the GEFA football. It's the only football background I have right now.
Okay. So you've been playing in the GEFA for how long?
It's my fifth season.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
5 years. Got a lot of tread on the tires.
Yeah, a lot of tread, man.
So
even for rotation.
Yeah, right. So what do you think your goal is for the season? Just your goal. We're gonna talk team in a minute, but what do you think your goal is for the year?
My goal is to I want to be on a team that wins. I want to at least get to the Keystone Bowl. That's something that I haven't done yet. Got to the conference championship and in the playoffs now. I just want to get to the Keystone Bowl and have a chance at winning it all.
There you go. You made a post on Instagram. For anyone that follows you on Instagram, it's 2:15 D lights out. You made a post that said after a few years you're finally home. Do you really feel like UDC is your home?
Hell yeah. To be honest, this year it's been something different than any other year that I've played in the GFA. It's been something different. When I say it's been something different, I played with Kasim before, I played with Abdul before, I played under the Monk system, but the first time I played played with these guys, I got injured.
Mm-hmm.
And this year is it's different from the first time on the Reapers. It's different. It's like, how can I say? It's like a family. Instead of, I'm here to compete for a spot. Nah, we got a goal in mind. We here to come we here to get that bling. We bling chasing over here.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but that old Reapers team, you guys were essentially built to be Cyclone killers, right?
Oh, yeah. Every team thinks they're built to be Cyclone killers, but, not every team can do it. That Reapers team, we could have done it. We could have done it. I'm confident we could have done it.
It wasn't the same vibe that you're getting now.
Nothing like the vibe I'm getting now. Nothing like the vibe I'm getting now. Like, the team now, we're way better. We're all smarter. It's not like back in 2016. That's when we was on the Reapers. I was on the Reapers. 2016. We was all young. We was all like, oh yeah, this is football. We here to play football. We want to win. We gonna do this. We're 8-2. We got knocked out the first round of the playoffs. Now it's 2019. We're all seasoned. We all know what we're gonna do. We're confident. There's nobody scared on our sideline. We all been putting in this work, and it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
Yeah, and I think one thing, and I know Arthur agrees with me, I think a key is, and I mean, I'm not hating on that Reapers team at all, but we have such a young core of guys that have played together. And I mean, like I said, plus guys like Arthur and Greg and Casey and, yourself. like we've really grown together as a team these last 3 years, and I think it really is going to show this year.
Definitely, 100%. I agree with you right there. 100%.
All right, so I gotta ask you, man. So we're playing at Sealands Grove High School, Keystone Classic, Week 0. What are your predictions for Game 1? We're Game 2. We're prime time. What are your predictions for Game 1?
It depends. Like me, I'm lying. It don't depend. We gonna come smack them. That's it. We gonna come smack them. It's just the Gorillas. It's the first team. It's their first game in this type of league. I heard that most of the people who came from 11 man. This game is completely different from 11 man.
It's faster.
I know a couple people in the Gorillas. I know a couple people there, and they're all 11 man. When they come and get a fill for this 8-man game, they're gonna be like, oh snap. It's gonna, oh snap. It's gonna be on street. How can I say? It's gonna be a wake up call for them. Like, yeah, this is completely different.
Yeah.
Like what Thor said before, if you listen to the podcast, Thor says it's a 11 man. How can I say? 11 man fill, but it's all compact in a hockey rink type of field.
Yeah.
And the game's way faster. It's not like you could catch the ball and run for 15 yards, and you catch the ball and got a 5-yard. No, you catch the ball, a man right there in your face.
It's like fighting in a phone booth.
Go ahead.
No, it's like fighting in a phone booth. Just like you said, like everything. Yes, it's a smaller field, but everything's so much faster.
Faster, it's more compact. It's way harder. It's different. It's way different. I had to learn that myself. But I thought a lot of people could tell you. My first year in the league, I was talking hella shit. Talking hella smack. I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm about to be one of the best in the league. Nah, wake up call. It's gonna come.
Mhm.
It's gonna come, and they're gonna see it. Yeah. Even though they've been quiet, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I know a couple people on the team. They're confident in their game and stuff like that, and they're gonna get a wake up call.
All right, so I actually had Quentin on the podcast that Arthur wasn't here for, and I had Caleb call in too, your boy Caleb Houston. And I talked about your infamous applications for work. Are you going to be bringing any of those applications tomorrow?
Yes, I got some printed out right now.
Perfect.
I got some printed out right now. I got applications for whoever needs work. Whoever. I don't care what DB's in front of me. If you need some work, I got you.
Really? So, all right. So, I mean, a lot of people don't know this, and I don't even know if Arthur really knows this, but you're wide receiver 1 and right tackle 1 on the depth chart. How you feel about that?
Yes, I'm leading the league in pancakes this year. Watch. I'm leading the league in pancakes. Just watch out for me.
You know what? That's what we go. That's what we gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna stop at like Giant, because Giant's right down the street from my crib. I'm gonna go stop at Giant. I'm gonna go get you a big bottle of Aunt Jemima syrup.
Let's get it. I got you. Just throw them on the top.
There you go.
Throw them on the top. I got you.
Anybody who wants that work, come get your piping hot syrup.
Yeah. Well, see, and now like that brings up a good point, right? So like Miami University has a turnover chain. Like, you know what I mean? Other schools do like championship belts and stuff. Like, are you gonna be the swag champ? Are you gonna bring UDC its own thing, or what are we doing?
No, well, to be honest, but UDC is not just one person. It's the whole team. I'm not. I came here, to bring whatever I can to the table. Like I feel like UDC, like everybody's on that same level. Everybody's here to win.
That's one hell of an answer, man. I like that.
Wayne, you're sounding very media trained right now. sounded like this is not Sports Center. I mean, as much as I would love it to be, this isn't Sports Center. You can go ahead and say what you want to say, but I respect it.
Like, this is really me. You didn't like call me like, oh yeah, I asked you some questions earlier. You never said it to me. So this is raw Wayne.
Yeah.
No,
that is on me. I had stuff to do.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yep.
Well,
all right. So, two last questions. For people in this league that know you, and since Arthur and I are teammates of yours, we can vouch for the fact that you are a very fast human being.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
since we're gonna be Sealands Grove High School on turf, are we gonna? What's the 40 time? What's the 40 time flex?
To be honest, I really don't know. You know, I go by whoever's sticking me. You know, but if you think you fast, all right, come on, I'll race you. You know, we can see who will get this ball. I mean, nobody beat me to that ball. That's all I'm saying. You're not beating me to that ball. That ball go up in the air. I'm getting that thing.
All right.
I'm coming down with it.
So I'm gonna put this out there. What you do with it is up to you. But when I talked to Quentin last podcast, he said he's running a 4.2.
4.2. You know, like don't get me wrong, Quentin, he's a hell of a DB. Like, I give it to him. Like he surprised me with a couple things that he did. You know, but like let's say Quentin come up against me, guess what? I'm getting that ball. He's not coming down with it. He's not going down with it. I'm just a hell of a competitor. Like I hate to lose. Second place don't got no worth. It only means you first to lose. You get me?
I like it.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
Yep.
All right, bro. Last question before I let you go. All right.
Yep.
Everybody emulates somebody. Everybody has an NFL comparison. Who do you compare yourself to?
Man, that's a hard question. So I compare myself to everybody. You know, if what's his name for the Saints, number 13?
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas have a good game. Guess what? I'm Michael Thomas that day. If Odell Beckham got a good game, I'm Odell Beckham that day. You know, if freaking Keenan Allen catch freaking 200 yards, guess what? I'm Keenan Allen that day. Randy Moss got the record. Guess what? I'm Randy Moss that day. You know, that's just how confident I am in my game. Like, like I said, I hate to lose. You know, and when it comes to competition, that's when I'm at my best. You know.
No,
people in this league may not know who I am. I can say like people in this league. Like some people in this league may not know who I am, but I come to win. You know, I'm coming like this year. Like I said, this team is something different. You know, this team we coming for that bling. We bling chasing.
Yeah, I feel you for real. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. I was kind of hoping you would say DK Metcalf, but
to be honest, I don't even know what that is.
Really, you don't know who DK Metcalf is?
Nah.
He's look him up. He was the Ole Miss wide receiver that just tore up the NFL Combine last week.
Yeah.
Oh, he is? I don't watch TV.
He's 6'4", 230, 2% body fat. Ran a 4.36.
I think so.
Yeah. They're calling it. They're already dubbing him the next Megatron.
5'10", 175, and I don't give a fuck if you 6'4", 290, and can run a 4 flat. You say I'm going to beat you. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to figure out a way to beat you, and this is going to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, I feel you. All right, you got any last words for the people? I'm gonna give you the floor.
And tune in. Like we less than 24 hours away from the Keystone Bowl Classic. You know, come out, enjoy yourself, tune in, whatever you got to do. You know, just don't. How can I say? Just don't miss it. Because when we put on the show, and you be coming to put on the show.
All right, one more. Actually,
UGC, then we'll rock with you. You can line them up, knock them down. Is what we're gonna do. Get you sketching bodies, we just hit them, and we run it through. The whole team full of all the hitters. Don't got hitters too. You hear me?
I heard you. But I got one more question though before I let you go. All right. Moshannon Valley versus the Kings. Who you got, and what's the score?
Man, all right. But to be honest, everybody's going for Moshannon Valley because they was running up in the Keystone Bowl last year. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I know a couple people in the Kings. You know, like I feel as though they're going to be an okay team, but they're not going to be strong enough to beat the Vikings. You know, the Vikings. I got them. Let's say the score probably about 58 to 17. You know, something around that range. You know, 58, probably early 60s. About 17-25.
Yeah.
Run that score.
My picks, and you can. I mean, I know you don't know these teams, but if you want to just give your picks, you can give a pick. I'm talking to Arthur. I would say I'm thinking 56-21.
That's around what I'm saying. So
yeah.
I said 58. You know, like don't give me like think about who the Vikings got.
They lost a lot of pieces though.
Alvarez,
they lost a lot of pieces though.
They got Sean Steve. Who on the Kings you think could stick the receivers? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Boozy. I hear Boozy is a good, good D-back, but he's at safety. That's not. You're going to need more help than that. You need more help than that. You need a team to win.
Yep.
You can't rely on one player.
Yeah.
Like the Jaguars. They got Bryce. They got a bright spot. They got a couple other players, but it's not like when it comes to when it comes to a solid team, and a team that that's been here before, that they went all the way to the Keystone Bowl. You gotta bring more than that to beat them, or to even put the numbers on them.
Yeah, for real. All right, you got scores?
I'm gonna say 49-21.
Good score.
Arthur's calling 49-21. So.
49-21. Now they're gonna score more than 49. The Vikings won't score more than 49. But who's the Vikings quarterback? It's that Billy Thompson dude, right?
Yep. If he can stay healthy.
Then the Vikings got a good line. They're gonna get that many times. He's gonna put up some numbers.
Yo, Malik's rushing for 200 tomorrow. I heard.
Nah, he ain't rushing for 200. I say over 100, but not no 200.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let you go. All right.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you go. All right.
All right, brother, man. You be safe. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, later, bro.
All right, see you later.
Peace.
Call ended.
All right, clutch. All right. Yeah, we're back. Sorry. Like I said, I gotta change the camera batteries and stuff. I got one more, actually, probably two more people calling in, actually. But the week 0 hype is real. I'm super excited.
I'm super excited.
I'm not gonna lie, I shouldn't have deadlifted yesterday. My lower back kind of.
Yeah, when I went to the gym today.
Incoming call.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hello.
Hey, Jake. What's up, man? It's Corey. How you doing?
Yeah, Corey who? Announce yourself.
Corey Miller, O-line coach for the Lancaster County Cyclones.
See, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Miller. I believe. You know this man. This man is the Facebook god. I mean, he was the exception I had to make today because I needed somebody to come in and talk and give a little bit of a different perspective. So how you doing, brother?
I'm all right. I just got home from work a couple hours ago. Just I'm making dinner, and I'm winding down for the night. I got to be up early tomorrow, so.
Yeah. What time you get into the game?
I'm not sure. I'm actually coaching for Eastern Raiders. And we have our second tryout tomorrow.
Okay.
I get there at like 9 a.m. to Thursday.
All right, man. So the talk of the town, obviously, kickoff classic, week 0, the 2 games, Moshannon Valley versus the Kings, game 1 at 1 p.m. What do you got, man? What are you thinking?
I'm anxious to see what they're going to do on the defensive line from the Vikings. I have a sneaky suspicion they're going to throw Stevie Ray's nose because they lost Lee Henderson, who, in my opinion, was probably the best nose in the league last year, minus Bruce and Dieter. He's probably easy top 5 nose in the league.
Yeah.
And that's a big hole in their defense. An even bigger hole they have to fill in their defense is Chad McHenry, who was an absolute animal last year.
Gotta love Chad.
See what they're going to do defensively, because I know offensively they got Justin back, who's a playmaker. They got Sean Stevie, who's a playmaker. They got Malik, who is the best player in his conference. So I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. Plus their O-line, they lost Cup, but they got Brandon Kenny, which is always a positive pickup, and that dude just dominant. And I'm happy that he finally got on the championship level team and stopped wasting his talents out there with the Wildcats.
I agree with that. They picked up Scott Bailey too. It's good to see Scott in a good position too.
I don't really like Scott Bailey personally, so whatever. So whatever moves for me, good for them, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
I don't really think anyone in the league really likes me personally, but I don't really care. So
hey, you gotta live your best life.
But yeah, I'm anxious to see how well they can gel, because Micah is so their right tackle, left tackle, or whatever. Micah, he's just so big that you can't move him. He can move you easily, and he's just a nightmare. He's really good at absorbing speed guys. He's really good with power guys. He's just an all-around
to their alignment. And I'm anxious to see how much where they're going to use Malik. Malik's kind of like the Brian Westbrook of this league back in the day with my Birds. Like he's the worst Walter. You got to figure out where he's at. He's going to be the nucleus of that offense this year. So I'm just really anxious to see what they're going to be doing offensively and personally defensively. As for the Kings, they loaded up with some talent. And I think Boozy finally got his head out of this you-know-what. And
he's not lying.
Letting people actually coach. Yeah.
So I gotta ask you, I gotta interject real quick. Do you call the Kings' moves picking up talent? Like, do you honestly believe that that's talent? Because I don't think that's talent. I think that's a whole lot of hype.
I like Odom. I like a lot of their guys on there. They have talent back there. They didn't have their own line, and it's really, really tough. When I've been on teams where you had to do the Iron Man stuff. My first year in the league, I actually played for the Venom, and I played both ways, ran down on kickoffs and kickoff returns, and all that stuff. And it's really hard to be effective for 4 quarters when you're running up and down on the field. They have the most underrated player in the league, in my opinion. That's Khalil Small. I don't know what his last name is. I know he impressed me when I played against him a couple times. He's played for the Reapers, and then he played for the Phantoms the last 2 years. We beat that team 82-0, and he competed the entire game. The entire game, ran down on kickoff, full speed, return kicks, like quarterback, like safety. I saw him run down our return guy after he broke one. I saw him run him down from the other side of the field, and that's one of the guys that really impressed me. If they can get a line, I really think they can be competitive. They don't have like a true number one stud wide receiver, but they do have some pieces there, and they also have Isaiah Odom, who I've always been a big fan of, and I think now that he's healthy, he could be a force at running back if they can get a line once again.
Who?
Isaiah Odom.
Who?
Isaiah Odom. You want me to say it again? I can say it 4 times. Don't matter to me.
I'm trying to.
Odom.
Who?
Yo.
Odom. That's my man, dude.
I understand he's your, but oh my god. Hey, I tell you what though.
I think they're going to be decent. I think they're probably going to get the 8 seed. That's my opinion.
Well, I mean, if that's your goal in the year, then have at it then.
Hey, that's just my opinion. I think they might surprise some people. Is what I'm saying. I'm anxious to see what they can put on the field. Because the last couple of years, they've been putting guys out there like, oh, we picked up this guy and we got this guy, and then week 3 they're not on the team anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the issue I've always been with them is their numbers. And I said that to Polk a couple times. I talk to Polk all the time. I said, you guys can get some numbers. You guys wouldn't be that bad because their starting 8 isn't like terrible, but they're not, I don't think they're going to surprise anyone and win the chip, but I think if they're going to be a good ball team.
All right. So what's your score prediction?
Score prediction? I didn't know I had to do a score prediction. I'm guessing.
Well, I just had Dwayne Lee on, and he gave his score prediction, and you're the second guest calling in tonight, so I'm doing score predictions all around.
It depends what the weather's going to be like. I don't know what the weather's going to be like.
45 and sunny.
It's not going to be a high scoring game.
45 and sunny.
Right now where I'm at. I'm going to go 48-12, Gracie.
That's about what Arthur and I picked.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. As for I guess it's called main event of the evening.
The main event, I like that. The main event of the evening.
Main event of the evening, yeah. My favorite team coming into the season, Upper Gulf and Comanche.
This guy.
Yeah, just a little bit of what you would call a beast. Like, SC Nation's going to do a beast, and they're watching these things on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to do that by the end of the season, probably with me and the whole organization. So that's kind of me. I don't really care. But I'm anxious to see if the Gorillas do. Gorillas have some athletes, just they're not committed. And if all their, I know, because I live in Harrisburg, and I know the coaching staff, and I know a lot of the players that are supposed to be on the roster. And if they can all get committed, they can have a pretty nice squad. They have a really good nose tackle. He played pro arena ball, and even made it up to camp in the CFL team. One of my really good friends, Brandon, he's really, really, really good at defensive tackle. Question is, are they going to have to play Iron Man football? The other question is, are they even going to have to in the field? Because we scrimmaged them a couple weeks ago, and it was not good. They did not have a lot of guys show up.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard too, and I broke this news to actually Dwayne already knew, but the word on our end is the Gorillas are having trouble finding uniforms because all of our uniforms came in this week, and everybody's gonna get theirs tomorrow when we get to the game. But that's the Bush League rumor going around.
They're having trouble getting uniforms.
Yeah.
At that point, you get probably going to bring white pants, go down to 640 pennies, and you put some tape on the back with your name on it.
Yep.
You want to play football or not?
Yep, I agree.
It's really funny. We were at the scrimmage and they didn't show up, so we just started practicing, and then they're like, "Oh, you mind me work?" And I was like, "You apparently need glasses." So, all right. Yeah, it got interesting. I don't know if that's the thing, if they're even going to show up. If they show the athletes they supposedly have, it could be a good game. Like you said, it's really hard to win games when you don't practice. It's really hard to win games when you don't know each other. I've played in leagues where I've played on several teams like that where you show up and it's a different guy lining up next to you at the penalty. Jake, you were involved with that when I recruited you out for the Silverback.
Yeah, that was a fun weekend in Maryland.
Yeah, that was a blast. I played 3 games that weekend. I was exhausted.
I played 2. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, I could hardly bend my knee, dude.
Oh yeah.
I played Kings America, and then I played a flag tournament that night for a charity tournament. Played like 4 flag games, and then I went out and I wasn't even gonna play because I was so banged up. Because I actually found out like a couple weeks after that I actually had a pull in the
Yeah.
But yeah, my knee was so bad. It was rough.
So.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and reminisce and take all your time, but they can get everyone to show up with uniforms. I don't know. It's going to seem kind of organized, but obviously when you schedule a scrimmage and 7 guys show up, it's not really that organized.
Yeah.
So if they make it through the whole season, I'll be shocked. Leave it at that.
Okay, so score prediction.
Score prediction? 0-0. I don't think the Gorillas are going to show.
Ooh, I like it. Hey. Living a little dangerously, Corey Miller.
I don't think they're going to show up.
Boy, if they don't...
I'm going to be pissed if they don't show up. I'll have to take my energy out in the next.
All right, so
I didn't even think about that.
If they actually play, from what I saw from the scrimmage, they might score 6 points because they have a decent core of skill players. When I say decent, that's being friendly.
Yeah, right.
They have a decent running back. They only have one O-lineman still up, and he did not look good at all. Like I said, pretty much their whole team is going to revolve around my boy Brandon and that defense. If he comes out, I don't know who you guys got a center, but you want to tell him to look out. That's good for 50 plays.
Is Austin Mitchell the quarterback over there?
I don't know. I know he was there because he's an athlete.
Yeah.
He's an athlete. I've been second after him for years. But I wanted him to play on the Stag. Wanted him for the Piranha. I've been recruiting for a few different teams, and I've been after him for years. And I actually saw him go up and play. And it was, he definitely didn't slouch. He's not a slouch, but he can swing the rock and he can move, and he's really good business.
Yeah,
The only way they're gonna have a shot is if they do the Cam Newton Auburn type thing, and they have a check down and a hot read, and if it's not there, tell them to take off and run.
Yeah.
That's pretty much going to be the only way they're going to have a shot on offense. That or feed their running back, who's I don't think going to be a 20 carry a back game. He's more of a scout back receiving type like Darren Sproles.
Yeah.
As for UDC, I don't know. I didn't get to see a whole lot about them.
This guy.
Of the incident that happened when we scrimmaged you guys.
That was an incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into that on this time because it's in the past now.
Yeah.
But I was gotta say I was impressed. You know, definitely looked like he made guys, I always said you guys were a quarterback and 2 more receivers away from being good.
Well, we got a quarterback and like 6 more receivers.
Yeah, if you guys got like 6, 7 more, that's fine by me. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But,
all right, bro.
I'm interested to see because I got a lot of respect for you guys, especially your man Peter. That's who works his ass off. I like him. All the time, all as well. And then I like the O-line. The O-line looks pretty good. Granted, we were playing in like 7 inches of mud.
Yeah.
Because I found out because I was covered in it by the time I got done and stuff the ball.
Yep, good times.
But it's just, what it comes down to is that you guys can protect her and keep him upright. If he stays healthy, we all know what he can do. It's no secret. Everyone knows who that dude is. He's been in semi-pro football for like 35 years now.
Right?
He's got jerseys older than half the team. I actually, my roommate, best friend, played on the Middletown Maniacs back in the day.
I remember hearing about the team.
He's like, his they're still playing. I was like, yeah, Old Man Leonard still came out this year. I actually played with girls and starts, and he's a bit of what we like to call him the semi-pro of an asshole. So, he's attempting to get the job done because of his big game. Yeah, I think he only has 1 step to his name. But hey, so does True Creep, am I right?
Right? Hey man, WD-40 and duct tape will get Durr through the whole season.
Yeah, let's hope. He's gonna look like RoboCop by week 10. He's gonna have so much metal on him.
Yeah, right?
You're gonna have to grease him up in the huddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna be squeaking like my left guard's knee braces.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm interested. You guys definitely added some pieces. You guys added the Bell brothers, Caleb, and then I didn't even notice till last week you guys had a Bucket Bell. He's been a force linebacker for years.
Yep.
Played with him for 2 years. Played against him a couple of times. I know it's not fun to get tackled by him.
Yeah.
Personally. Yeah, so I played against him on the Breaker Boys. It was a decent time. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, like I said, you guys can keep your front 7 up. And everyone likes to talk smack about my man Rob Bradley, but I really respect his game. He's a good dude. He works hard.
Poor Rob. Poor Rob. Everybody hates Rob, and we don't know why.
I like Rob Bradley. I just like good crap. He's a good dude.
Yeah, no, he is. Yeah.
He's a good dude at heart. He likes to talk smack to me on Facebook.
He likes to stir the pot.
Yeah. Rob is Petty Pat for sure.
Since Gorillas show up and they actually have a team, which will be a shocker, I expect them to score maybe 6 points.
70 to 6?
I don't think anyone's going to be able to contain Bell. Whichever one of them plays D-line. I don't know.
You know,
I can't keep track of them. So.
Our O-line says the same thing. They're like, which Bell plays D-line? It doesn't matter. I hate both of them.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I ran into one of them downtown when I was drunk. I was like, which one are you? He told me. I was like, I don't know which one that is. And I was like, cool, man. Good to hear. You want to snap a picture for the real group?
Yeah, right.
Yep, I'm going to do it. I still remember taking my picture. I woke up the next day with a Facebook post. It was a great time.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good times. I like the Buffalo. They're good dudes. I don't know if they like me anymore, but I don't really give a damn.
All right, brother. I'm going to let you go, all right?
Really? You're not going to let me talk about the actual week 1 matchup? Or you want me on next week?
That's going to be on next week.
Are you gonna have me on again next week? I think this segment's gonna be pretty good.
I can do that. We can make this a thing.
Okay, cool. I gotta see if I have offer or not. That's the only thing.
Oh, hey. There's enough thirsty people in this league. I will find somebody.
Yeah.
No.
We can call like the stick holders 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, that's what we'll call your segment. We'll call it Holding the Sticks.
Yeah, hold my sticks, man. Steer my steer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hashtag. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, I'll see you tomorrow, and get the popcorn ready. The first one should be a good game. If the Grills show up, I don't know what that's going to happen.
All right.
Yeah, we got it. And make sure you tell Mike the Temple to throw some ice on his shoulder. I'm sure there's a throwing the football on Facebook, so I kind of made it something.
Yeah, we had to duct tape it. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I get the old shotgun around.
Yeah. All right, brother.
Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Best of luck, and stay healthy this year, okay?
Yes, sir.
Hey, have a good one, Jake.
Yep, you too.
Call ended.
Gotta love Corey. I mean, at the end of the day, like, he knows football. As much as people give him crap. But I think that's going to be our new segment, actually, from now on. It's called Hold the Sticks.
Hold the Sticks? Alright, that sounds decent.
I mean, because, like, let's not beat around the bush here. Corey has been a coattail, has rode the Cyclone coattails to a couple of rings, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at his reps comparative to a lot of other players on that team, it's what he does. It's cool. I don't hate him for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, you know what I mean? But, like, he knows football. At the end of the day, he knows football. So, it is what it is. But I'm going to try to call... It's about to get real thirsty up in here, so...
It's going to be interesting.
Let's see if we move. We get 3 callers in one day. This is a call-in record.
Yo.
Announce yourself.
Quentin, a.k.a. Lockdown.
It's going to get real thirsty up in here.
You're live. I literally told Arthur, I'm like, quench your thirst. It's about to get extra thirsty up in here.
We'll need some G2 Gatorade.
Oh, yeah. What did I tell you about 2 weeks ago, bro?
Yep.
March 9th came around. The talking was finna start. But I just want to let y'all know I'm with Treyway, too, just so y'all know.
Yo, you and we're going to get 2 for what?
So would that be 4 call-ins then, technically?
Yeah, so technically this counts as 4 call-ins, so we're setting records. Okay,
Double
cool.
record.
So, give your predictions for Game 1. We're prime time. Obviously, kickoff classic, Selinsgrove High School, 4 p.m. But the game at 1 is Moshannon Valley versus the Kings. What's your score predictions?
55-28.
That's about in line with what everybody else is saying.
Yep.
55-28 likely. Easy. Malik got to have like 3 touchdowns. He's about to do the cha-cha slide all over their defense. Like, come on now. Like, it's over. Charlotte Steve is about to... I don't even know what their corners' names are, but all I know is he's about to probably torch them, so it's going to be fun to watch, though.
Oh, hey, by the way, I don't know if you know, they got Justin back. Justin's healthy.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't know who Justin Hall is, but nobody got my respect until I see them play at this point.
Fair enough.
There's film of him in this league. Trust me, I can go dig it up and send it to you. All right, so I got I don't want to call it questions, but what's the Quentin Tyler call your shot for tomorrow? What, like 2 picks, 50 tackles, something like that?
I say 3. Honestly, I want to say 3 picks and a punt return, but if I don't have the punt return, I'm gonna have 3. If I have the punt return, I'll say 2 picks and a punt return. But if I don't have it, I'll say 3 picks.
All right. Pump the brakes a little bit.
Feeling yourself.
Yeah. No, like, for real, like, it's about to go down tomorrow, bro. Like,
I like the energy, though. I like the energy.
All right, so I'm gonna
show up or shut up. That's this one.
I'm gonna let you in on something real quick. All right.
Yeah.
So you're the third call in. You're the last call in of the day. We had Dwayne Lee on first, Corey Miller on second, because I needed somebody to be objective and talk about our game with the Gorillas, because obviously us being Comanche, we think we're gonna win.
Yeah.
So I spoke with Corey, and Corey said that he thinks the Gorillas may not show up tomorrow.
I don't know, yo. I have a little inside source that plays for the Gorillas, and they told me that like they got heads. Their jerseys aren't gonna be here until next week. So I guess they're gonna be playing in like all-star jerseys. But I guess if you want to get beat in all-star jerseys, that's fine too.
Yeah, isn't that kind of counterproductive? Like, if you wear an all-star jersey, you should be an all-star. But I don't think that's how that's working right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not, because I'm pretty sure 96.792% of that team are all-stars. So.
Too specific, motherfucker, but okay.
All right, so, you said Treyway's there with you, right?
Oh, definitely.
What are you and Treyway getting into right now?
Clinton's about to lose to my boy in 2K.
Oh. All right. Well, let me ask you, and this is a very opinionated question. Since there really is no film on the Gorillas, are you worried about what could potentially be coming?
You just want my opinion? You want Clinton's too?
I don't care, Trey. I really don't care.
All right. I'll give you my
Give me an opinion.
So, we don't know who they're bringing, but we can beat anybody on any day, to be honest.
I like that.
I don't see anybody ever getting, I shouldn't say ever getting close to us this year, but, there are going to be some games. I don't see us losing. Honestly, I don't see us losing, so I'm not really worried about a first-year team we don't know anything about,
Yeah, I feel you. What's your score prediction for Vikings Kings, Trey?
Oh shit. I'd say let's go 48-12.
That's literally. I love how everybody's nice uniform today. Everybody we talk to,
all within 10 points.
Yeah, I like it.
Sure. So what's your prediction for it? I didn't hear that.
What did I say? 56-21, and you said what?
I said 49-21. I think you said like 56-12.
Something like that. Yeah.
It was something like
We're
that.
all with. Everybody's pretty much within 10 points of each other. I mean, I don't know what Vegas has the odds at, but the money is on Moshannon Valley.
Yeah, I would say so.
So, one more question, just quick, real quick, Trey. What are you personally trying to do tomorrow? Like, what's the Trey Campbell? I had a good day. Good day playing football. What's the Trey Campbell goal?
Let's say I'm saying at least 2 touchdowns. Probably have like 2 one-handers.
Okay.
He's not even saying catches. He's like 2 one-hand snags.
It's like okay, Tudo.
Yeah, right. God.
I gotta get the one-handers and I gotta show out. It's all classy, you know what I mean?
That's true. That's very true.
But definitely 2 touchdowns and at least 4 pancakes.
4 pancakes?
4 pancakes.
All right. Well,
So
I had yeah, for real. I had Wayne on earlier. Wayne said he's leading the team in pancakes tomorrow from the receiver spot.
Oh God! Wait to that.
Yeah, well, I had Wayne on. He was the first call in today. So
there's no shot. He's not even gonna get close.
All right. So here, hold on. Do we want to go get like some Aunt Jemima's syrup and then have y'all fight over it? See who takes the bottle home? Because that should be a thing.
That should really be.
That should really be a thing.
That's world star worthy, man.
No, that sounds funny as fuck. But
well, no, but what I'm saying is, like, think about it.
I think we're gonna have more than one game than he has all year, to be honest.
Oh, Wayne, if you're hearing this, cover your ears.
It's about to get real.
All right, yo, put Q back on real quick. I gotta ask him something.
Alright, hold up. Q. I want to talk to you. Hello?
Alright, so I know you're probably getting dusted in 2K right now, but
I'm up 2, first of all.
if we're being specific.
I'm up by baskets.
Last question, before I let y'all go. What is your ultimate goal for this year? Because I already talked to Trey. Trey already gave his little piece. Like, what's your ultimate goal for the year? Oh, and also.
I want to help the Comanche get a championship. That's my goal.
Okay.
If there's anything less than that, I'm not gonna be satisfied because it's so much potential on this team like that nobody knows. And tomorrow it's just like, yo, anybody who sleep is about to wake up tomorrow. because it's about to be a real nightmare for some people.
Cold sweats.
Because they ain't gonna know what to do with our offense. And then there's some people's offense that's not gonna know what the hell to do with the speed on defense. So you gotta pick your poison at that point.
All right, one last question. I literally just thought about this. Who's faster, you or Dwayne?
Me.
It's like he's
Yo, Wayne,
what you
Dwayne's
mean?
gonna hear this and like probably DM you as soon as he hears it, bro.
What you mean,
me,
guys?
man, all day. I'm telling you, yo, what? If people about to see, yo, they gonna kick me a punt, yo, I'm taking it straight to the crib. They gonna be like, oh, ain't nobody know he was that fast. Yeah, well, wake the fuck up. It's fucking game time.
You gotta pull the Devin Hester on him.
Watch, bro. I'm faster than both of them, bro. Oh,
Yo.
All right, yo, I'm gonna let you go. All right.
all right, y'all have a good night. Y'all better be ready.
Oh, we ready.
we
We
ready.
ready.
All right, boys.
All right, peace.
Yo, see you, man.
God.
Call ended.
I love this team.
It's gonna be one hell of a year.
All right, so that was Dwayne Lee, Corey Miller, and the one and only Quentin Tyler and Trey Campbell, all in
week
one.
zero chalk
All
talk.
in one. Week 0 Chalk Talk. Like, share, comment, subscribe.